Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so, as you can see from the title, today we are going to be running an artificial life forms team without our own Super Baby 2, just with a Super Baby 2 friend. So, the way to do this, as you can see from this first rotation, and I'll have probably put him in the thumbnail as well, is the LR Metal Cooler Core that basically everyone should have access to. He is from the Battlefield Memories shop. He is on the category as well as being an Extreme Types 70% leader. So you can set this guy as your leader, bring any Extreme Types that are in the Artificial Life Forms category, and then of course bring a Super Baby 2 friend. Now, Super Baby 2, his sub leader skill is Extreme AGL types, 4 key and HP attack and defense 100%. So because Metal Cooler Core covers all extreme units, you can sub in Extreme AGL units who aren't on the category. So if we wanted to, like, we could have brought Turles, for example. I kind of want to, yeah, let's float off 17. I want 17 on rotation with Cell. Although, I think GT is the only link that he has with Baby, and then Nightmare is with Cell. Yeah, that's the only problem with the LR Super Baby 2, is the lack of links. So what I've done is I have actually brought the Int Super Baby 2. He is in the reversed state, because obviously when he awakens into his TUR, he is also called Super Baby 2. So by bringing the reversed one, we'll be able to link them up, and they share basically all the same links. The Int one, when awakened, has Fierce Battle, whereas the LR has Shattering the Limit. So other than that, they basically have all of the same links. So they're going to work out very well together. Now, Super Baby 2, not a bad showing on that first turn. We did have a support unit on the rotation. He's not getting really any of his passive active from this particular fight. He gets a huge boost when he's against a Pure Saiyan or a Hybrid Saiyan, and obviously he gets both of those boosts if you're against both. So that is going to be very good. The fight following on from this is of course UI Goku, so we should be able to see that boost when we get into that fight. So actually, interestingly enough, I think I'm recording this straight after doing another no item Super Battle Road run, and I forgot to check, so I'm pretty sure I didn't bring items with me. So we'll have to be careful when we get to the Goku stage. We might get taken out by the Spirit Bomb, but we'll have had a couple of phases before then to actually see Baby attack. We're not really doing a showcase of Baby per se, it's just kind of to show off the team and show that even with the Metal Cooler leader, you're still going to be able to get through these events fairly easily. So, let's leave you in the front, and then we can get an 18 key super with you. And then we'll give Cell this orb right here. So obviously Physical Kid Buu is on the category. He's one of the best support units in the game pretty much. So he is a must-have for the team. Obviously LR Cell is on the team here. Tech Cell is also an option with his crazy healing. So it's kind of like the Android team, where you have a lot of defensive options that you can bring to make this team survive pretty much all events. Like the LR Vegito event is not particularly difficult, but obviously that is coming from the perspective of us being fully in the categories meta, where you're looking at pretty much minimum of 150% leader skills. So here we've got the 130 from Baby and then the 70 from the Metal Cooler Core, so we only have a combined leader skill of 200%, which if you think about it is less than an old school like mono team with the 120 leaders. But obviously there are quite a lot of good units to choose from. Baby and the LR Metal Cooler are both very good units in their own right, so the team will perform perfectly well in Dokkan events, as you can see here. So See, units like the Metal Cooler are still tanking for like double digits, even though we... yeah, look at that difference there. Good, nice, a nice, at least extra 20k, and they have the Metamorphosis link, so we get a nice little heal down there. So we took him out last time, so we didn't actually get to see. So we'll get the 18 key super here, and see what we can do. So, of course, takes basically no damage, and then, well, 2.1 million attack stat. Now, obviously, Kid Buu is on the rotation, but this is without the secondary parts of his passive active at all. And then, hey, we're going to get the additional super as well. So, very decent. And, of course, both of his super attacks lower attack. So, I think in this final stage, Vegito can't have his attack lowered anyway. But just in terms of general events, yeah, no, he can't. But, hey, it's still going to be useful in various other events. I don't have many orbs into that in Baby 2. I just wanted to bring him for the link partner for the LR, so he's not really going to perform super well. But if you do have him Rainbow, it's potentially worth reversing him and using him as the link partner for the LR, even if you do have the LR, because they share all of those links apart from Showering the Limit and then obviously Legendary Power. So they will work very, very well together. Let's do this. Should probably... yeah, we'll get the 12 key super with LR Cell, just because we need that extra little bit of healing since I didn't bring any items with me. So, but yeah, we got over a 2 million attack stat with a support on the rotation. I think this time around we won't have, we won't have a support unit, but we do of course have the extra part of his passive. So he's going to be getting an additional 3 key and 50% attack, which is basically the equivalent of the full Kid Buu buff anyway, which I think we wouldn't have got last time because we weren't on high enough HP. So hopefully this rotation we should see slightly higher, and that's without a support unit. So following on from this, we will have him with a support as well. So let's grab those. Let's see, how can I get... I'll just give you those, and then give you those for the little bit of extra HP. So yeah, 2.4, and that's without a support unit. So, and this friend that I bought has 1 dupe, I believe. So that is a very good showing right there. Now, unfortunately, we're on to the Spirit Bomb stage, which could be the end of the video. I might have to... if it all goes horribly wrong, I'll just have to cut and get back to this bit. So we'll get a heal, and then obviously we'll get a super with 18, Super 17. Super 17 does mitigate damage, but I don't know if he can mitigate damage enough. I didn't realise we were about to get the Dokkan mode though. I probably should have gone for the 12 key super, or even putting Super 17 there instead, but oh well. Yeah, that's the only thing about this Spirit Bomb Goku phase is obviously because he is like a one-shot kill phase, he doesn't have a huge amount of HP. So who knows? Maybe we'll survive. I mean, 17 mitigates damage, and we have Kid Buu on the rotation, but I don't know. He hasn't built up his attack yet either, really. So, oof. Oh, if that was an additional super, he would have been dead. Can we survive this? No, we can't. So we'll have to come back to this. Right, so after getting back to the Spirit Bomb phase, the attack is in the final spot, and we have Kid Buu on the rotation, so we probably won't even need to use an item here. I'm pretty certain that Baby's going to one-shot, but we're going to do it anyway, just in case, because I don't really want to have to do all that again. So let's see what he can do. I mean, with Kid Buu on the rotation and the full thing, yeah, 2.2 mil. So unfortunately, I couldn't find another friend that had a dupe, so this one is only 55%. But still, getting up over 2 million on this team with the lower combined leader skills, I would say, is pretty good indeed. So not bad at all. So let's see here. We've got... oh, well, there you go. Get Cell to just tank all of that. And then give you those and give you those. So yeah, it works out very nicely with Metal Cooler Core being on the rotation. It's kind of like for the no items STR run that I did, where Janemba is on the transformation boost category, so you can bring a Super Boo friend. But obviously this is a lot more versatile because you're not limited to one colour as well. So I guess you could kind of make it work with a Frieza, transforming Frieza leader, although obviously he won't get any of the boost from Baby himself, but then the whole of the rest of the team will be getting a slightly higher boost because obviously he is a 120 leader instead of a 70% like the Metal Cooler. But like I said earlier, I just wanted to bring, for this particular run, I wanted to do a team that was actually a full artificial life forms team, so every unit on this team is in the category. Same goes for STR Rose. If you don't have transforming Frieza, again, he's not in the category, so he won't get the full boost, but he gives 120 to everybody else. And then obviously in that instance you do have to bring a unit of every color, and then of course, just like this build here, you can essentially just filter your units by extreme and artificial life forms and then put on whatever units you have. And then obviously the advantage of the Rose lead and then Baby's sub leader skill is you can put on an extreme unit that isn't on the category as well, and they will still get a pretty decent boost. So I'm pretty sure I mentioned Turles at the start when I went over that, but Turles would definitely be a very, very good choice for a support unit, considering he, just like the Kid Buu, he's up there with being a top tier support unit, and he would fit under the secondary category boost for the Super Baby 2. So I mean, technically the best link partner for the LR Super Baby 2 is actually the TUR version of himself, but obviously chances are you're not going to pull multiple copies of him, and even if you do, most LRs, it's pretty much always the case that if you pull dupes, you want to put the dupes into the hidden potential system, at least until you get all of their star abilities, so getting them to 79%. And then I would guess up for Baby, I suppose, because his TUR really is far and away his best link partner. Then I would keep a second copy to TUR, but like I said, that would be after getting 2 dupes into the LR already. So considering I didn't even pull 1 copy of him, that's definitely a far away thing. Actually, since we don't have a support unit on the rotation, let's use this as well. Get Baby's leader skill up. So unfortunately we're not going to see his transformation, just because against UI Goku, who is one of the harder enemies in the game, Baby's transformation is a high chance of turning into a great ape when HP is 40% or less. So not only do we have to be under 40%, but it's not a guaranteed thing. And obviously with the slightly lower overall leader skills for this team, I don't really want to risk playing on low health, because as you can see already from this turn, if I hadn't healed, we probably would have died. So actually no, we definitely would have died. So yeah, the Int Baby, I guess if I do actually pull the Baby 2, because I might go back in on the banner at some point, it depends, but if I do pull him, maybe I will actually have to rainbow this Int Baby 2 to use as the support unit, or I'll have to do a little bit more digging on who would be the best link partner, because ideally you want a unit that has big bad bosses. Hatred of Saiyans isn't very common, but is only a key link anyway, same with GT. So Thirst for Conquest, Metamorphosis and Big Bad Bosses are his best links. In fact, now that I think about it, the AGL World Tournament Cooler, I think has all of those links. Maybe he doesn't have Metamorphosis, but I know the physical one does. I'll have to double check that, because yeah, being an extreme AGL unit, he's not in the category, but he fits under the secondary leader skill. So he would actually be a pretty decent link partner, considering he is himself a support unit for AGL units. So yeah, we should hopefully finish off Goku maybe the next turn. Depends how much we can do overall here. We should have a support unit on the rotation with Baby, so we should be able to get a pretty decent attack out of him. Oh, well, the additional cell with Super. Additional cell with Super? Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Additional Super with Cell. This pretty much seals the deal here, because we probably won't finish him off this turn, but Baby should be able to take him out on the next rotation. So, but there you go. I mean, the UI Goku, not the newest of Dokkan events, but still considered to be one of the tougher ones. And we will have beaten it with this sort of substitute artificial life forms team, using only the LR Metal Cooler army from the Battlefield rewards as the leader, and then an LR Super Baby 2 friend, and it's all worked out very nicely. And yeah, so if you haven't pulled him and you have the Metal Cooler core, obviously mine is Rainbow. I prioritized rainbowing him. But yeah, it's a fun little way to run the team. So let me know what you think down below. Did you actually pull the Baby? Are you going to give this team a try? I'll be interested to hear how you get on in the comments. And yeah, that's going to do it for the video today. So that's it, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.